Yo, welcome back to today's video. I hope you're having a great week. It's midweek, I think, when you're watching this. The garage build is ahead with full steam. We are officially on the interior. So we are smashing the insulation, the boarding and the electrics. It's a big project. I wanted to say thanks to everyone who's been helping with ideas. All the build ideas, all the build suggestions, material suggestions, insulation suggestions. It's pretty hard to say, but I want to say thanks for getting involved every step of the way and thanks for the support on the project. It's been crazy. The views are up and everything from doing the garage project. That's pretty sick feeling. And yeah, just sick. I'm absolutely loving doing it. And I can't wait more than anything to get some car content moving inside the garage once I can actually get a car in it. At the moment, it's chaos. So, before we go any further in today's video, I'm going to skip to yesterday, which is when we did the electrics. And I wanted to say we've got a new t-shirt. It's like a sort of tie-dye, relaxed fit OWNA national t-shirt. We've also got a blue and black t-shirt, which you'll see in the next clip. And we've got a new jacket, which you will see in the next clip. A few new OWNA products, and you get a free snapback with every single order. So if you're ordering anything of the new stuff, or old stuff, or whatever, anything you order on OWNA, add yourself a free snapback to your basket, and it'll be deducted to zero. New projects are happening today. Welcome back to the garage build. I think this is video number 8, maybe even 9. The insulation is here, but it was not that smooth to get the insulation. Been a bit of a nightmare. I've gone for Rockwool. Not sure what your thoughts are on that, but I decided to do it in the end, the thermal cavity insulation. I'll spin the camera around and I'll show you what we're up to today. The Rockwool is here, thermal insulation for masonry cavity walls. I am using it in a timber wall, it shouldn't matter. It's temperature proof, soundproof, fire retardant. Thermal cavity bat, 100mm deep for 4x2 timbers, 1200 wide, 1200 long and 455 wide. You've seen him before on the channel. We've got Craig Green in, he's doing some electrics for me. You alright, lad?
Alright.
He's doing some electrics for me, so we've got light cables going in at the moment, as you can see. We've got socket cables coming down the walls here. We're going for 3 sockets, 3 double sockets down the wall on the side. We're going for 4 double sockets on the back and 3 down that side. We're going for 16 square panel lights, like big square panel lights, all the way. They're 6K cool white LED lights, so that's going to be pretty cool. There's a lot going on today, getting all the bits put in. Once the wiring's in, that's technically classed as a first fix. All the wiring will be in. I can do all my insulation, all my boarding on the walls, the electrical fixings like the lights, the sockets, the switches, all that stuff. So it's coming on. Things are moving pretty quickly. I'm hoping to get the roof insulated, boarded and lit probably in the next week or so, maybe in the next few days. Once I know where the wiring's going, I'm all sorted. He's doing a pretty sick job. Check that out. There, all in, wiring in. Ready to go. I'll tune back in a bit. I'll show you where we're up to. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking out the video. Make sure you drop me a comment below this video with any ideas, any DIY tips for a fellow DIYer, and I'll see you down there. We are at Wickes. Basically, it's showing 20 packs of Rockwool insulation in stock. Now, you probably think I'm crazy coming to somewhere like Wickes for insulation, but a lot of the local building suppliers actually don't have enough of it in right now for me to actually get any. One's got sound insulation, which I don't want. I want thermal one. Kind of does the best of both worlds. Long story short, we are at Wickes and we are buying Rockwool insulation, but I'm in the Gulf and I need 20 packs of it. Basically, I've come in to buy that up there and this down here and that one over there. I need about 25 and I was hoping to get 20 in here today and 5 somewhere else tomorrow or whatever. Basically, I don't know why, but I thought I was going to get 10 in my car today. But I reckon I'll be lucky if I get 4 in. We've got 20 to load in, and then we're going somewhere else for the other 5. Because they only had 20 in here and I need 25. We've got 1 flatbed with loads on. We've got another flatbed with loads on. We've got some on the floor. And we are going back in for more. I'm currently wearing the same handed glove on 2 hands because you can't grab it. Honestly, this is the stuff that I want. I'm buzzing for it. but it's been quite hard to get hold of, to be honest. I've ended up coming and buying it from Wicks, which is quite mad, but I couldn't get hold of any. A lot of the building suppliers can't get hold of it at the moment, and building suppliers are actually selling a different brand, and I've done my research and I want to use Rockwool. So there you go, I'm going to get it in. Thermal insulation. So this should make it nice and soundproofed. I was going to use Kingspan, but I seen online that Rockwool is better for sound than Kingspan, so why not? On the way to B&Q, because we need masks, gloves and goggles to do the insulation today. We're going to be insulating, I don't know how you say it, but either of them seem appropriate. We're going to be insulating the roof in the garage today and boarding it tomorrow. I think in today's video we're going to just be insulating it and getting it fully ready for boards and lights. I think in the next video we're going to be boarding it and putting the lights on and turning them on, which is going to be sick, painting it as well. So pretty much, if I can finish today's video with a full insulated ceiling without itchy face, itchy hands and sore eyes, I'll be happy. So I'm on the way now to get goggles, a mask and gloves, and I've just dropped the PAS load off, which was painful because I'm absolutely loving the PAS load nail gun, but if I don't drop it off I'll never drop it off. So I was paying each day for it after the week hire. I was going to use the PAS load to put the plyboard on the roof, but I decided against it because I think every time it jolts it, I think it'll move the plyboard. I'm using 6mm plyboard over my insulation. I'm going to paint it all black to stealth it out, and then I'm going to put box lights on it. It's going to look sick, really sick. So I'll come back in a minute, I'll show you what I bought from B&Q, and then we're going to head home to the garden and I'm going to show you what kind of a mess I'm dealing with in the garage right now. Welcome back. We've just got two dust sheets, number one, number two. They're basically to put over my desk, me racking with all my helmets, all my stuff, tyres, everything. For when we paint, I bought light grey paint, 2 tins, for the ceiling before the lights go on. So tomorrow, probably in the next video, I'm hoping to board the ceiling and paint it and put my lights on. It's going to be sick. I've also bought for today's video some masks for fitting the insulation, some glasses for fitting the insulation, and some gloves for fitting the insulation. 2 sets of everything. And we are about to fit all the insulation today. It's going to be sick. Let's get home. I'm going to show you where we're at and we're going to get started. Okay, so as you can see, the Rockwool is always in my way. So I'm starting a pile outside. I've got 8 or so outside, down there. So basically I've got to get all my bikes out, all the Rockwool out, and this couch out every time I do anything in here. It's driving me mad. I'm this close to the garage being kind of like done enough to the point where it's like done, and you can then do all the little bits in the garage, the floor, the walls. But I'm at a point where like it's so messy because everything's in here that I can't push my desks against the back because the wall needs insulating boarding and sockets putting on it and stuff. So we're this close, but also it's making it that much harder every day. So I've got to get all the Rockwool out, and then we're going to do the ceiling. Right now, I've got to see what these are wide. The race is on to get these lights up by Friday. So I've got Craig booked back in to do my electrics again on Friday. And basically these are my LED panel lights. They're 6K cool white, so they're going to be bright, and I've got 16 of them. Everywhere there's a wire, there's going to be one of these, like this. I thought they look a lot flusher than the last garage lights, and I've got these little boxes here. The boxes, however, were pretty dear. The boxes to hang the lights were as much as the lights, which is nuts. And basically how that'll look is like sort of like that, sort of like that, and then they'll be like that. So as you can see, that'll look pretty neat. So I've got 16 6K panel lights. We're running them on 4 switches so we can have them as bright as we want for detailing cars, paint correction, whatever I end up getting into. We can do it, or we can switch half of them on, half of them off if you're chilling on the couch, doing whatever. Basically, it's going to be sick. We're getting somewhere. And now what we're going to do, we're going to measure a couple of these. We're going to open a pack of insulation for your viewing pleasure. We're going to do a couple of pieces, and then we're going to time-lapse the hell out of it. It's going to be sick. Thanks for tuning in and watching today. This is probably the most technical garage build video we've had so far. we've got electrics, we've got lights, we've got a bunch of other stuff. It's been quite a hard journey to get to here, but I'm really happy that the garage is coming on. It's going to be sick. Some of you may have seen me post last night on the gram, thinking of getting another little project car, so I'm not sure what, maybe for both daily use, track use, just something to run alongside the Golf. I reckon it'll be pretty sick, so if you've got any suggestions for that, drop a comment below this video. I'm thinking Clio 197, R32 Mark IV, Mini John Cooper Works, R56, I'm also thinking one of them, E46 BM, not sure what, 350Z, Subaru Impreza. What else? Anything else? Maybe even a drift car, Mazda MX-5. S15, one of my favourite cars. I'm not sure, but I want another project car to run alongside the Golf in the garage. It's going to be sick. Stay tuned. Okay, first Rockwool's getting open right now. I don't know how much it's going to swell up. Oh my god. Cavity slabs, look at that. It's actually sort of weighty. Basically, I've got 100mm cavity slabs, and basically, someone was telling me, if you're putting it in, you just want to go about an inch more all the way along. Alright, let's cut the first one down. Pretty of a mad one. It says online that a bread knife is the best thing for cutting down this insulation, which is crazy. So, we're going to start. First one's going in. What I'm going to do is do this, and then just mark it. Okay. So easy. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That's sick. £100mm. First bit of insulation there. It's just a shame I can't put the slab straight in, but I'm not bothered. This is going to be crazy. It's actually a pretty quick process. It's just cutting them down that little bit. It's a bit of a shame. I mean, I could have put them all in next to each other. That would have been less waste. I could have put them in like 1, 2, 3. There's a lot more gaps then though. As you can see, I've done our first section of roof to here, which is about halfway. I'm going to do the other half. I might do the second run, and then I'm going to time lapse the lot of it. Not too bad. I got a better mask. I went back to Screwfix and got a respirator so that my goggles didn't steam up, because when I was first doing it I didn't wear my goggles because they were steaming up. So I've gone back, I've got a respirator. I'm not sure if you can even hear me, but we're going to do it. So I'm going to start with the next section. So I'm putting the next piece in up into garage roof. And that right there is nice. I reckon it'll be pretty quick to do the whole roof. I don't reckon we're a million miles off already, to be honest. So there you go. Looking pretty sick. I'm going to do the next piece in this second section. Nice. This should make the world of difference in the summer and the winter. Okay, so I've got an end of an off-cut piece here. This is what I'm going to do with the off-cut piece. I'm going to like cut a bit like that. Actually cuts easier than it cuts bread, which is crazy. I'm going to start putting that piece at the back there, behind the wiring. like that, behind the wiring, and then another piece on top of that one. Like so, and that's our other end done with the offcuts. May as well do that, gives them a bit of a use. Now we've got one section left. Well, better with these masks on, isn't it? Honestly, if you're ever going to use this stuff, just get one of these masks. I actually couldn't find that much information on what the best mask to use was though online, so I'm glad I just went for it in the end. I just did it my own way. Nice. Quite messy stuff. I'll have to give it a good brush and a hoover after it. Beautiful! I'm just going to get me measure on my second one, roughly, with a bit of a squash. There we go. So straightforward to use. Getting involved in this video. Going in. I'm going to have a good hoover up and a hoover up for the dogs after this. Nice. Oh my god. Pretty much. Quite scared to go in without my mask, but it'll be alright. Okay, so we're kind of getting through it a lot. We've got a lot of offcuts here to use in the walls. As you can see, come for a walk. If you check it out, all the way to the very back, it looks like this. All done, insulated, all the way. Come and check it. All the way to the very back there, it's fully insulated. We've actually already done about 2/3 of that side. Starts about 2 in that way. So it shouldn't actually take us that long to finish this. Kind of going to be fiddly over there with the racking, but I think I can pull it off and get it in there. I mean, I'm going to have to move that to boarded anyway, so maybe I'll just wait till I'm boarding, load the insulation up and board it. But pretty much, here's the lights cables. Here's one, here's another. And the insulation is in. I've got to do a load of cuts for the sides there out of them off cuts, fill the sides behind the wires. Other than that, the roof's pretty much like fit, probably like 65% done, maybe even more, 70% done. So we are getting somewhere, which is really cool. My honest opinion on the Rockwool stuff is I'm really impressed. It's been quite a pleasure to put in. I've worked with Kingspan before and it is a nightmare, in my opinion. Cutting it all to the exact measurement. It's nice, this stuff, the way you can just crush it up and shove it in. It's quite a good. I'm really happy with it, to be honest. I've got a lot more to do, like little bits like this. I've got to get them flat and stuff, but I'm going to once over it all at the end. Put any little cuts in, get it super tight. But I can feel the difference already with the roof done. A tiny bit on one side. That's with no boards as well. I can actually feel the difference. I'm not sure if you can hear the difference yet. You probably can't, but sick. So I've got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 left Rockwools. So I've used 6. Not too bad, and I've got a few bits lying around. So I've used probably 5. So I'm doing pretty good. I estimated 10 for the roof. We'll see. above us right now. Every single one, all the way. Come and check it out. All the way down here, every single one of them is done. All down the sides. That was ridiculous. As you can see, we've got a bit of waste, but not drastic amount. That'll all go in one section of the wall where there's no cables for now. That was insane. That was really, really crazy. That was only about 3 hours though, and we've done the whole thing in about 3 hours. The roof, insulated it all, 100mm Rockwool thermal insulation for masonry cavity walls. Fully done. That was intense. That's going to be the end of today's video. The next video that you see, I'm hoping to have some lights inside here. I'm hoping I can fire the lights on and show you what it looks like boarded, painted and lit in the next video. So stay tuned. I'll see you at the weekend. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for all the advice, tips, ideas in the comments below. And make sure you go and check out OWNA. Link is in the description. You get a free snapback cap, which I'm not wearing because I've got dust on my head right now. But you can get a free snapback cap with every single order for free. Just add it to your basket. It'll go to 0. Thanks for the support. See you in the next video. Peace out.